Living nigga everywhere I go, man. Juicy J, shut the fuck up!
Yeah, spin that shit.
Memphis nigga everywhere I Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Living nigga everywhere I go.
Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Living nigga everywhere I go.
Eyes all red like city gear. Nigga. Draw down on him, make a fuck nigga, give it here. Jeff number one, I'm the rookie of the year. Wanna see a mad street, make a nigga disappear. Real Memphis nigga when I'm looking in the mirror. Yo,
Memphis nigga everywhere I go, this the remix. Ay. Memphis nigga going up like the G-Mix.
Ay. Everybody outside, it's the freak nigga. Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Fuck nigga, Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Let's get it.
Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Let's get it. Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Let's get it.
Memphis nigga everywhere I big head ass hoe. Memphis shit, that's how I feel. Shit might check me a hoe, might flame me a hoe. Spit a little game on a hoe, never spend change on a hoe. Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
He ain't even been to the city before. Fuck nigga, he ain't even been to the city. He ain't even been to the city before. Let's get it. Nigga came once, but he can't come back no more. He's Memphis nigga when I drop my low. Yo, nigga want smoke, let's go. Yo, bitch want smoke, fuck nigga, I call Big Glow. Yo,
Memphis bitch everywhere I go. Okay. Memphis bitch everywhere I let's get. Memphis bitch everywhere I go. Okay. Memphis bitch everywhere I on the count. Memphis bitch everywhere I go. Might take a bitch nigga, might take a nigga home. Riding down French be coolin' with some hot boys, still doing donuts in the smoke. Getting money ass bitch, that's me. That's me. Tomato fruit M's and I still want more. Now Memphis bitch got hold. Win, lose or draw, bitch, I still want smoke. I ain't shit but 25. Let's go. I ready your legend up in my seat. Bump down, bump 3-6. Hey man, play me some of that pimpin'. Gangsta ass bitch, stay muggin'. Everywhere I go, I'm thuggin'. Memphis bitch, everywhere I go. Let's go. And everywhere I go, they love me.
Yeah, living nigga everywhere I step through. 3-6 Mafia and gangsta boo. You know what it is, my nigga. My city full of gorillas that ain't from the zoo. North Memphis nigga so infamous. Rest in peace, Lord Infamous. Old school nigga with the pole in the cut. I hear making easy money tryna pimp a slut. Fraser Boulevard and a car all candy. South Memphis bitch, she ain't wearing no panties. She ain't never been nowhere outside our city. I'm a draper in Dior and I'ma take it to the Grammys. Memphis nigga everywhere I step on the scene. Ride through Evergreen, blowing get it green. Give a little bad bitch a hug. With all this water on me, she gon' have a wet dream. You don't know nothing about Hyde Park. You don't really wanna stop by after dark. Even Nick Cage know the city I'm reppin'. Have a nigga scat pack go to 60 seconds. 20 years plus I done been in this thing. And a nigga like me ain't never gon' change. Rollin' up dope while I'm sitting so close. I can walk on the floor at the Grizzly game.
I want EP and chicken and dog. She wanna receive under the heart. I'm with Lil P and I'm motherfucking pot. I was like cheeky, we say squat. Nigga there.
Ayy, Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Get 100 bread a piece when I'm in the stove. Parkway Village, I'm a native. Still had a duck posted up in the Dover. Young nigga wanna be like Craig Pettis, bro wanna be G-Train. Afghanistan top tier, tell Biden send us to Ukraine. Drake made sure we drive global. Let me tell you about Poplar. We'll stop and deals go for a couple bucks, she'll take it so. East Memphis, that's in that league. North Memphis, that's got it. South Memphis, long live flipper. West Memphis, that ain't Memphis. On EP, eating chicken at Dodge before a nigga went vegan. Might get his 6P from Crumpets. All done left, that's the best jack. If she from Memphis with a blanket on, she give more head than a lace front. Me gon' my partner from back in the day, but I heard he hit him a lace blunt. Tell white folks he my nigga. Hey Max Snoop, I got a beer for you. From a city where you win it, they don't even really wanna even cheer for you. Deep down they be hating on you, but too quick to say I love you. In Memphis it's a red flag if she ain't blood and she say brother. Everybody gotta switch in this bitch. Game be beefing with clicks. Tell DJ yo where the dream ball at, I'm tryna stomp some shit. 2016 at the Delta Fair in the corn maze, you could die there. Long live J Money Truler, when he died whole city had tears. Memphis nigga everywhere I go, I don't care if it was Idaho. Before Ja, it was Mike Conley. Before Jaren, it was Z-Bo. In the lead, don't get his credit, but I'm really hometown hero. Might use a key to the city just to lock my back door. Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Oh, Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Oh, Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Oh, Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Oh, Memphis nigga everywhere. Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We got a couple shocking news stories. We mostly got body cam videos, but we got shocking news stories there. And me and a couple other people then told me to speak on this damn verdict. I'm mad because I was actually giving my real-time reaction in the upload I did, but I had the fucking mic muted. So all the shit that all the emotion that I had while it was going on is And I ain't upset about it. We're gonna watch it, and I'm I'm not upset about it. I watched the entire trial. I as it was winding down, I could tell by how the prosecution was presenting it. I was like, yeah, they not gonna get convicted of second degree murder. Now, when I heard they had kidnapping yesterday, I said they're not gonna get done with that. Now, I didn't think all 7 charges were gonna go. I thought they would have at least got the obstruction charge or excessive force shit. I thought that, but at the end of the day, everybody that's involved is going to serve some jail time because everybody was tried federally and by the state. There's only one of them that hasn't stood trial yet, and he decided to sever his case from the other 3. So there's still one more that got to go to trial on the state, but all of them have been found guilty of something federally. So all of them are going to jail federally. And a couple of them, 2 of them, well, one of them for sure doing state and federal time. The dude that testified, one of the police officers testified, he took a plea deal with the state, and he was found guilty in federal court. Whatever the fuck. But everybody, so they didn't get away scot-free with this. That's one reason I'm not around here like most of the niggas in Memphis saying ain't no justice been had. And I also just had to point out to a lot of my fellow Memphians, 99% of them black, what do you mean justice was not served? These men lost their job. They were fired by the police department. They were arrested. Not only were they arrested, they were charged. They had to make bond. They were indicted. They stood trial. A jury of 12 white people from Chattanooga said they were innocent. That's literally the definition of justice. Like, motherfucker, and the crazy part about it is, if they would have gotten one guilty count, it still would be people out here saying that's not justice. Justice is if you want if you want somebody found guilty, if you got 1 out of 7, that would still be justice. But for some reason, niggas only say justice is what they deem to be justice. I just don't understand them. I'm confused. I done heard niggas upset that the jury was white. I didn't know the jury was all white until it was over. And then when I heard it, I said, well, that makes perfect sense. If you're the defense team, you want to have a whole bunch of white jurors. It was 8 women, 4 men. I said, because white people love the police. And if you look at the shit in totality, while it was a couple of them motherfuckers that did the most, all 5 of them didn't do the most. The one that did, the 3 that were on trial this time, as they laid out, they said those were the 3 people that were least culpable for his death. One of them still has to stand trial, and the other one already pled guilty to being a part of his death. So yeah, Katie, none of them got off totally. They all are facing sentencing. Like the 3 that got off today, they still gotta get their sentence for the Fed charges that they call. They got tried federally first. So they all still doing jail time. I think a lot of people if you didn't follow it and you're not from Memphis, you didn't know about the federal trial, so you don't know. So that's why I'm arguing. I'm looking at a lot of people saying, dang, ain't no justice. Like, what do you mean? They've already been convicted in federal court. They were just waiting for this shit to be over so they could get their sentence. You know, in Fed time, if they get 5 years, they got to do 85% of the 5 years. So they ain't getting out with no less than 4 years. They got to do at least 4 or 5, whatever time they get sentenced. And as sad as it is, they didn't set out to kill the man. The man was talking incoherent when they left the scene to go to the hospital. Now, the other shit happened, but we also are just, I know for a fact in Memphis, you ain't going to jail if your license is suspended. So if he was worried about, I don't know if his license was suspended or not, but if he was worried about that, he wasn't going to jail. They didn't say the car smelled like weed. Hell, they didn't even know drugs were in the car until 3 days later because he died, and the TBI got his car as part of the investigation. So they ain't had no probable cause for drugs and none of that shit. It was just a simple speeding stop. And I think it's lost upon people after the first instance where they tried to pull him out and tased him and pepper sprayed him and all that. This nigga left his car in the middle of the intersection of the street and started running home. Now, that wasn't smart, for one, because it's your car. Your tags are on it. You don't think they ran your tags and see your addresses in the area you trying to run to. That wasn't smart at all. It was, all this shit could have been avoided. It could have been avoided, but they didn't get off scot-free. But that's one of the strange news stories. We're gonna watch that verdict down, and because I cut it while the police officers and them were rejoicing and things of that nature. But you can't tell them officers justice wasn't served. Just because you don't get the verdict you want, you can't say justice wasn't served. The justice process played out. And they can't say, well, the jurors were biased, they were racist and all of that, because it was white people. And the white people, if they was just so racist, they could have found the niggas guilty on all charges and had 3 more black lives just out of here with the racistness that the white people have. So it's weird hearing. I got friends on Facebook talking about one day we gonna get justice. I'm like, nigga, who is we? Who is we? All the cops were black. What the fuck are you talking about? It's just whatever. All right, first video is something about this stood out to me because my old ass wear contacts and stuff. And so this was very, 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 very interesting to me. This him first story. Where is that? I don't have a message.
Scientists are unveiling a major breakthrough that could change the lives of millions around the world. A new drug is showing promise in reversing retinal damage and restoring vision, targeting conditions like macular degeneration and glaucoma.
This morning, Dr. James Della Russo, an optometrist, joins us now to break down what this means for patients. Good morning, doctor. Thanks so much for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So just start off, if you could, by kind of summarizing what were the core findings of this research and why might this be so significant for people with eye diseases?
Sure. There was a article published in Nature Communications this past March of 2025. And these researchers in Korea looked at why invertebrates, cold-blooded invertebrates, specifically zebrafish, had this ability to regenerate the retina cells and people could not. And so what they did find, which is sort of an aha moment, was there was this cell called PROX1 protein that for whatever reason isn't present in high quantities in these fish. But in people, it seemed to be what was kind of putting the brakes on the stem cells regenerating. And so what they did is there be a treatment to block that protein, seemed to be to heal from retina.
Wow.
Really were for a lot of many diseases didn't have much more treatment for other than symptoms.
Dr. How different from all the others?
Most of our treatments, such as for degeneration or glaucoma, really were slowing progression and treating symptoms. Didn't have any mechanisms for restoration. So all the therapies and really trying to clinically manage the conditions from worsening. But this new avenue opens up ways to actually restore vision.
Yeah. So then, with that in mind, what are some of the potential clinical applications for this?
Well, when we think about some of the major causes of blindness worldwide, chief among them is age-related macular degeneration. It's really, the real leading cause of central vision loss for people 65 and older. And so that is probably about 200 million people worldwide that are actually suffering from vision loss from that condition alone. And diabetic retinopathy, where there's another leading cause of blindness for about 1 million people worldwide, could have benefit. And then, of course, glaucoma, people in the United States. So there's a lot of people that could benefit from new treatment.
And what are the next steps here for this research, and when can we potentially see a clinical trial?
Right. So they're still in preclinical studies, and they're still working with mice and animals, but they do.
Funk ass StreamYards. Alright, that motherfucker just kicked me. Funk ass StreamYards. That was funny. Fuck ass StreamYards kicked me off. Stop playing. I need to show these here videos, especially it's one particular damn body cam video I definitely want to laugh with y'all on. I ain't even seen it, but to me, and I know we're gonna laugh.
Watershed moment where we think that we really can.
There any side effects that, from blocking that particular protein that you talked about? Was there any kind of harmful effect?
Well, it seemed that the biggest limiting factor with that gene therapy is it doesn't seem to have permanent or long-term improvement. So they really have to work on the logistics of how to create a longer-term therapy. But in terms of any real negative side effects of the treatment, it seemed to be very good.
And finally, what advice do you want to give to viewers this morning with any type of retinal damage or issues that they're facing?
Well, the main thing that I would really love for all of our listeners to keep in mind is early diagnosis for any of these diseases is key, and it can really make a big difference in protecting vision. So certainly see your eye care provider and also your primary care physician.
Once a year, every 6 months? What do you suggest?
I'd say once a year. I would always recommend.
Okay. Once a year. All right, good advice. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Dela Russo. Really appreciate it.
I just want to say to all the Boston Celtics fans out there.
He actually just announced to the court as
blew it twice.
I was listening in and telling the court that the jury has
blew it
verdict.
Twice.
The bailiff
to
the back room to retrieve the jury. They will come in, and the judge will instruct the 40 standing that the jury should be walking in. There's 21 counts in the murder.
Demetrius Haley and Justin Smith. What that verdict? And of course, we'll be reading it to you shortly.
The jury, as Darcy said, is right off the top of us cutting into programming. Got this case just after 12:30 yesterday. They deliberated for roughly 4 hours, maybe 4.5. They reconvened this morning at 9:30 in the jury deliberation room. And again, we had word that they finished up today about 1 o'clock. So just close to 9 hours of deliberations. Let's go ahead and go back now to Judge James Goins' courtroom down at 201 Poplar.
Demetrius Haley and Justin Smith, the counsel would like to stand with their clients. The verdicts read as follows. Count 1, second-degree murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tadarius Bean, Count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant, Justice Smith, not guilty. Count 2. Aggravated assault, acting in concert. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tadarius Bean, not guilty. Count 2. We, the jury, find the defendant, Demetrius Haley, not guilty. Count Justin Smith, not guilty of kidnapping with bodily injury. Count 3. We, the jury, find the defendant, Demetrius Haley, not guilty. Count 3, we the jury find the defendant, Justin Smith, not guilty. Count 4, aggravated kidnapping with a deadly weapon. We the jury find the defendant, Tadarius Bean, not guilty. Count 4, we the jury find the defendant, Demetrius Haley, not guilty. Count 4, we the jury find the defendant, Justin Smith, not guilty. Count 5, official misconduct, unauthorized exercise of official authority. We the jury find the defendant, Tadarius Bean, not guilty. Count 5, we the jury find the defendant, Demetrius Haley, not guilty.
Now, I thought they was going to get that with something like that. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but it sounds light enough that they'd be like guilty.
Count 6, official misconduct, refraining from performing a duty. We the jury find the defendant, Tadarius Bean, not guilty.
And I even want to point out, before people be like, I'm biased and all that, I want to point out, as the defense were giving their closing statements, proclaiming their client's innocence, I was like, well, y'all keep saying that they were performing their job, that they were doing their job, they followed their training. But I pointed out that they're former officers, they got fired. So apparently the job didn't think that they followed protocol. So yeah, I was expecting something, but I'm not upset that the jury decided not to. I'm not really shocked, because I said it several times. I said it seems like that they overcharged these people and they just threw a whole bunch of shit to see what would stick. But yeah, I definitely said I don't think they innocent because they got fired. Innocent people don't get fired like that and then stand trial. And like that, police typically they'll stand with their officers if they feel like the arrest and everything that happened, the shooting, whatever it may be, was by the book. They'll stand by. All 5 of them were fired. So I said they guilty of at least breaking MPD policy. Now, is that against the law? No. I think this defense attorney was the worst out of all. This gray-haired guy here, he was the worst defense attorney out of the 3 of them. He sucks, especially his closing arguments.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Demetrius Haley, not guilty. We, the jury, find the defendant, Justin Smith, not guilty. Count 7, official oppression. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tadarius Bean, not guilty. Count 7, we, the jury, find the defendant, Demetrius Haley, not guilty. Count 7, we, the jury, find the defendant, Justin Smith, not guilty. All verdict forms have been signed by the foreperson. Attorneys, you can have a seat with your clients. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have performed your duty. We appreciate the time and attention that you all have given to this case. We will now excuse you all from the court.
Well, you just heard it. All 7 charges against all 3 defendants in this case, not guilty.
All of them.
Bean, Haley, and Smith all walk out of the courtroom with not guilty charges on all 7 charges against second-degree murder, aggravated assault, attempted aggravated kidnapping with bodily injury, aggravated kidnapping with a deadly weapon, official misconduct, 2 counts of official misconduct, in fact, and official repression. Again, and Justin Smith, all not guilty.
I definitely thought official misconduct. I said if they get found guilty on anything, it'll be that. But when I heard kidnapping was one of the charges, I said, oh no, that's that kidnapping. They overcharged. And I feel like this is fucking deja vu. I feel like I've seen this or heard this before. But I said it. I was listening to the prosecution, and I was like, yeah, the way y'all is talking, it don't seem like these guys are gonna be convicted of murder. Well, see, Chef, that's the thing. They y'all keep saying that he was killed on the camera. He was not. He was alive on the camera. He died at the hospital. When he got put in the ambulance. He was awake and all that good stuff. He was talking on the scene. So he didn't get killed on camera. He got beat on camera, but he didn't get killed.
What you're looking at there, all three
And he
defendants,
did die
Darius Bean in the
from
light-colored
his
suit,
injuries he
Demetrius Haley and
received.
Justin Smith.
And
Saw Haley
one
and
of
Smith
the
embracing
officers,
there for
there's
quite some
5
time.
of them that
Bean
did
walked
this.
up.
These 3 all
A very
stood
quiet
trial together, which
celebration
worked in their
inside
favor.
Judge James Jones' courtroom. Again, all 7 counts,
Another
all
one took
3
a plea
defendants
deal and
not guilty.
pled
Fox
guilty.
13's investigative reporter Kayla Solomon has been in
The
the
one that
courtroom
we
from the
saw
very beginning.
testified,
She
the
joins
big
us right
black
now.
ass dude
Kayla,
that
all
testified to say
7
he hit
counts
him with the
not guilty for these former
baton.
officers.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
pled
Very
guilty to
emotional
the
the
state.
second that the courtroom
I
doors
don't know
opened from
what it
both
was,
the
but he
victim side
pled
as well
guilty.
as the family of the
He
defendants. We
going to
saw them,
jail,
was
and then
actually
he
sitting right behind them in
took
the
a plea
courtroom as the
deal with the
verdict was
feds,
read.
but he
As you know, all
still
3 men,
doing time there
Darius
to
Bean, Demetrius Haley,
testify.
and Justin Smith, acquitted of all
All
charges,
of them
found not
still got
guilty
to
of
do
all
some jail
charges, as
time.
well as
And
those
heck, the
lesser charges
main
that the
one, the
jury had to
one that
consider.
severed
This
his
came
trial,
after
the
about
one that
8
still
hours of
has to go to
deliberation between
trial,
yesterday as
he
well
may
as
be the
today.
one that
But
actually
now we
gets
know the
found
fate of
guilty of
these 3
second
men.
degree
They have
murder
been
because
acquitted of
he's
all
the
3
one
charges.
that
Now, at this point, we're waiting to
multiple
hear from both the
soccer
DA's
kids.
office as well as the attorneys for these defendants. Of course, this whole entire
I
trial
think
has been about
everybody wants
5
to lump
witnesses for the
all of
state,
them
and we
in as
saw
if
more
all of
than
them did the
15
same
from
thing.
the
One of these
defendants.
guys
Now,
that just got
as soon as the
acquitted
doors opened, we
wasn't
heard the
even
families
on the
of defendants. They were
scene
saying,
when the
"Thank
shit
Jesus,
happened.
thank God." They were very happy
When the
that
first,
their
when the
family members,
first
of
shit,
course,
he
were
was at
acquitted
the,
of these
he was at the
charges. But again,
first
now we
scene,
know
so
the
he was
fate
still
more than 2 years
recovering from
after the beating
pepper
death of
spray and
Tyre Nichols.
tasing on the first goddamn scene. He
Kayla, of
wasn't
course,
there
this
when
is
they ran
by far
into
not
him
the end
in
of the
the
road for
neighborhood
these 3 officers,
and
plus the
initially
other
tried
2
to
who
whoop
were
his ass. But he
accused in
did
this
pull up
apartment
and say,
in
beat
Desmond
that
Mills.
man.
They're all
He
waiting the
did pull
sentencing
up
from
and
the
say that,
federal
but when they
trial that
initially
happened
was
last
whooping
year.
him, he wasn't there.
Yeah, now we do know each of them were found guilty of at least 1 charge at the federal level, and we know that the sentencing will happen for that. They were waiting to see what the outcome of this trial would be
Candy.
before that sentencing would happen. And of course, the one that is up in the air still at the state level is
or something.
Emmett Martin. Now, he is the one, his name came up multiple times in this trial. He testified in the federal trial, took a deal at the federal level, but at this point, it's not clear what his state plea may look like. We know that he was offered one, but he has not officially accepted one at this time. So it still looks like he will have a separate
So like in
trial at this point.
September, October, they were being tried by the
Clearly, Kayla,
feds,
everyone is
and all
extremely
of them were
emotional
found guilty. All 5
about
of them.
what has just
This is
happened.
state
Again,
shit.
all 3 officers are acquitted of all of their charges.
They didn't get away
I also know
scot-free.
that we also know that Tyre Nichols' family has been in this courtroom from the very beginning as well. Can you tell us about their thoughts, feelings, emotions as they exited the courtroom today?
Yeah, of course. Heading into today, we were told
I saw the
they
same
were happy
thing.
with the job that the state did, that the prosecutors did in this case. Now, we just heard from prosecutor Paul Hagerman that they are
admitted
planning
that
to
for
speak to us
them to be
momentarily. So, of
fired,
course,
they,
none of themselves.
this
We know
nigga
Ravon Wells
ran
herself was one of the
twice.
witnesses called up by the state, the very first witness that they called up to the stand.
Ran
But
twice.
as soon
And
as the verdict was read, we did see his sister got
they
up and she was trying
said,
to leave the courtroom
get your hand
immediately,
off
just
my
overcome with
gun. That
emotions.
was
Now, of
legal
course, they couldn't
rights for
show
them
that
to
emotion
shoot.
within the
and
courtroom
it
or
didn't
while the
happen.
verdict was being
So
read
they weren't
because there were
they
very
didn't
strict
set out to shoot this man and kill him.
instructions handed down by Judge Jones, but we know at this point that they are overwhelmed with emotion, just waiting to hear from them at this point.
I have to say, I think a lot of people, Kayla, may be a little taken aback. There was an overriding sentiment wouldn't stick. I understood that not all 7 would stick, all 3 defendants. There was an overriding sentiment that someone was going to be found guilty in some phase of this this entire proceeding, but that is not the case. Your thoughts? Again, you've sat through the entire federal trial late last year.
Because his mom is suing
you
the
covered this
city.
case every step of the way. What are your thoughts?
And everybody
Yeah, at the federal level,
I
we
think
saw
she's
of the 3
doing like what
defendants
George
that Demetrius
Floyd's
Haley
mom
received
did. George
the
Floyd's
harshest
mom
penalty. He was
sued
found
for
guilty
like
of excessive
$500
force causing
million.
bodily injury at the federal level,
And
and
I
he's been in
think
custody ever
she's
since
suing
then.
the city
We're
for that
expecting
much,
something
and the
similar
mayor
because
has
there was
had to come out
clear
and
video
say,
that showed
if
out of the
we
3, he was the
have
only
to
one that
pay a
administered a
lawsuit
kick
settlement like
to Tyre
that, it'll
Nichols'
bankrupt the
body.
city.
Now, of
But
course,
in
we know that
George
that is not the
Floyd's
case, and he has
case,
still remained in federal custody since
they
then. But again, he, along with his 2 other
George
co-defendants,
Floyd's
all found not
situation
guilty of all
was
charges. So
more
at this point, it'll be
clear
interesting to see
cut.
if the state will try this once again. Will we have another
Even in
trial
this
coming up?
video, like
Of course, we'll
I
hear
know
from them
y'all
momentarily.
feel excessive force and shit was on, but once that man was handcuffed. They didn't kick him no more. This wasn't Rodney King. This wasn't George Floyd, where nigga knee is up and all of that. All the punches and kicks and shit happened prior to him being put in handcuffs. Once he got in handcuffs, them niggas moved back and started talking. All the shit that they did, like it or not, And that's what the defense did a great job of pointing it out. Like it or not, every action they took was to get this nigga in handcuffs. Once he got in handcuffs, it stopped. And this was the second scene with him. The second. I can't ignore the fact that this nigga had 2 times to just give himself up. Before, like, in order for him to be tackled, he had to have been seen running. He had to have been running. You know you didn't already ran from the first goddamn scene. If he had any guns, dope, or anything on him, he had ample opportunity to toss that shit. And just simply, when he saw the police, put his hands up, I give up, go in handcuffs. I done some shady shit. That's what I'm saying. If you didn't ran from the police, because no matter what, if he had made it home, he still was going to jail eventually because he got pulled over. They ran his tags. They know the owner of the car and all of that shit. So he still was going to jail for evading arrest and whatever tussle happened at that first stop. So you're going to jail anyway. You finna burn up your mama house unnecessarily over a bullshit traffic stop. If you finna have the police at your mama house anyway, even if you made it there, you escaped. But you done already ran. Throw your guns away. Throw your dope away or whatever it is illegal that got you running. Put your hands on your fucking head. Niggas do it all the time. Niggas will get on their knees and just put their hands behind their heads and surrender. You got me. I ain't trying to burn up my mama house. I don't want the SWAT team coming to my mama house, the fugitive apprehension team kicking my mama door in over this bullshit traffic stop. I know you ain't gonna find nothing on me. You got fuck it. I don't, Candy, that's the $1 million question. Because again, they didn't, the only drug they said that was in that car was less than 1 gram of mushrooms, and that was in the trunk. And it took 3 days after him passing for them to even find that. And it was the FBI that found that shit was in the car. Oh, no, this, hell no, he wasn't in the closed room. This happened on the street corner. This happened on the street corner after an initial tussle, him running, them spotting him again, and them trying to take him into custody. It was caught on camera. And then like another, they were trying to say that they came out to harm him, but all of them suspiciously had their body cams on. All of them called for medical attention and shit. They didn't come off like officers that were trying to kill somebody. Now, did they sound like some niggas who was bragging about whooping somebody's ass? Like, yeah, they did do that, but they were fighting the suspect. We didn't get to see if he swung at them. We didn't even get to see him get tackled. We didn't get to see any of that from either of the scene, but apparently them motherfuckers was struggling. If you got to use your taser and pepper spray and all of that, you was struggling with a motherfucker. You don't normally do that because they won't put their hands behind their back. But they definitely this wasn't a Rodney King. Even with the baton, he hit him 3 times and stopped. This was not Rodney King. I get it, but I see it from both sides. So while I was expecting at least 2, not 2 guilty things, but I'm not upset that the jury decided to say no. And I also can take solace in the fact that all them niggas have been found guilty federally for breaking Fed laws. So they still got to go to jail. They're still felons. This will still affect them the rest of their life. Doesn't matter if they're a murderer or not, but they're always going to be remembered as those cops. And to some people, they're going to always be considered murderers. Now, this particular video, this is this, y'all see it, black female lawyer versus Arrogant cop. This video that went viral on every damn social media site I've seen. And so I want to hear her cook. I'm gonna even slow it down. Let me put it on regular speed. Damn, OKC is whooping. They whooping them like they did the Grizzlies. I don't feel too bad now. They're just a good fucking team. 84-49. But Denver came back last game, so I ain't.
719, dispatch approaching suspect. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
What is it you think you're doing here?
I'm dumping trash now.
That's illegal. This is private property. You can't be using this dumpster for your trash.
Oh, no, it's okay. My office is right here. It's not illegal. I have an office.
Oh, see, Candy, the only reason that was because he was already in the middle of running when he got convicted. It wasn't like he was already in the middle of running and shit. It was already in full swing. They couldn't say, "Hey, now that you're convicted, you get to stop." And if we're just being honest, like just the man was convicted of paying hush money to a hoe he slept with. They consensually had sex. He just paid her to not talk about it because, you know, I'm the president and shit. I'm running for president. I don't need this smoke. That's what he was convicted of. Paying a hoe he slept with hush money. Like, that, come on now. Is that something niggas should be charged for? Not a real crime, but hush money to a woman you had consensual sex with. She ain't accused this nigga of rape. She just said, we used to fuck. And it was interesting because she was a porn star. He may or may not have been married. And he's the president.
And you work here.
Correct. I'm an attorney at law. That's correct. Yes.
You're an attorney.
Yes, sir. Do you need a business?
What it do, God dog? I see you just came in. I don't know what you say. He falsified business records. That was in the payoff to pay off the bitch though. All that happened to pay off the bitch. But again, ain't that a victimless crime? Falsifying business records. Who does that hurt? Who got hurt by that? Because it's not like he did it for tax evasion purposes. He did it to cover up the fact he was giving this whole hush money. And I get it. They say he broke the law, but this is some bullshit. Like, we acting like this nigga is a murderer or a rapist or some shit. If we acting like that's what he was convicted of. What do you think about the verdict, sir? We definitely didn't act like how they did after George Floyd. We didn't. It's not gonna happen. I ain't heard a siren all goddamn day, which is crazy. I ain't heard one, but they did say they was stepping to whatever level up. She got some nice teeth.
Yeah, that. Yes. I need proof of this. Seven 19, dispatch approaching suspect. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes,
what is it you think you're doing here?
I'm dumping trash now.
That's illegal. This is private property. You can't be using this dumpster for your trash.
Oh, no, it's okay. My office is right here. It's not illegal. I have an office here, sir.
Man, the president human, just like me and you.
You work. And you work
If we can commit felonies, that nigga can too. Judges commit goddamn felonies.
Do you need a business card?
Vice presidents commit them motherfuckers. They human.
Would you like
You don't
services
want
or
felonies
anything,
committed
or
by
do you
your
need my
I would
POTUS.
like to see proof
Vote
that
in
you're
a
an attorney, 'cause
damn
this is private
robot.
property. You can't be throwing trash out there. You're breaking the law.
Okay, I would love to show you my business card. That's no problem.
Hey man, I know this nigga arrived on a scene because somebody said she threw trash illegally in a trash can. All right, then. This nigga said you illegally dumped. Like, this what I'm saying. Sometimes the police need to find other shit to do. So, even if this was true, if she was illegally dumping trash, it's a victimless crime. It's not like she dumped 18 goddamn bags of shit in there.
Would you like services or anything, or why do you need my business?
I would like to see proof that you're an attorney, because this is private property. You can't be throwing trash out there. You're breaking the law.
Okay, I would love to show you my business
He need proof that she's an attorney.
card. That's no problem.
She ain't got no ass, but them titties sitting right here. I want to bite you.
Here you go, sir. Linda Jones, attorney at law, located right at this office address. Right over, please. Thank you.
See, Giz, you was trying to throw me off. Why is he the first president to be a convicted felon then? I don't know, but he ain't the first president to be out here fucking with them hoes. They all be out here fucking with them hoes. He just was the first one to pay one to say, shut the fuck up. That's all he did, Gears. All he did was say, look, bitch, I know I skidded in your face, all in your pussy and shit, but look, bitch, I'm running for president. You can't be out here trying to get your money. I know you can get paid on the podcast. How much are they paying you on the podcast? I'll just pay you. Stop talking about it, okay? And then she signed a non-disclosure agreement initially anyway. And then she told, like, did she not get punished for breaking the non-disclosure agreement? Why shouldn't she be convicted as a liar? She's Gears, you're the truth. Why won't you stand with me, Gears? It's these women. Gears, fuck that. Have you heard, sir? Smokey Robinson? They done jam Smokey Robinson up with taking pussy from the house sitter, the babysitter, whatever the fuck. And they done got my nigga Byron Scott caught up with some shit from 32 years ago. Apparently, when he was with the Lakers back in the day, he fucked some girl in the janitor's closet. Now, she said he was like 32 and she was 15, and he was like, hold up. I fucked her, but I thought she was 18. And I'm like, son of a bitch, Byron. They just coming out the motherfucking woodwork. Now, if these niggas pay these bitches to shut up, it will not be a federal thing. And nobody will care because they ain't the president. It's the only reason people care. Man, fuck black men. They trying to destroy men, period. Men have been going down since the Me Too shit started. Man, look, this is what I'm saying. Stedman, we need you to take one for the team, bro. Come out here and sue Oprah and say she took it from you, bro. Say she made you her sex slave. She took it when you ain't wanted and all that other type shit. She threatened you. I'm saying. Paint her out to be the female Diddy, sir, and get your bag. They got to stop this shit. If we could do it back to them, they will stop. I'm just saying, if I was Stedman, man, I'd be like, Oprah raped me. I don't want to press charges. I just want to sue for $100 million. That's all it takes. Damn, I forgot what I was doing. Hit the button.
Is there anything else I can help you with, sir? Because the sun is...
I still don't see the address.
Sir, here's the address here, please. And that's my name. Is there anything else that you need to verify that, sir? I'm trying to cooperate here.
Ma'am, I'll ask the questions. You're breaking the law right now.
He's
Actually,
an example of why
I
people
know my
don't
rights,
like
and I'm
police.
not breaking the law. As I stated, sir, I'm a tenant at this office location.
Okay, this card doesn't prove any of that. I need to see your ID.
But he been with Oprah so goddamn. He done been with Oprah 30 years. He could say this shit happened the first week he met her. And then from then on out, he was just scared to leave. He could pull a Cassie. Cassie was with Diddy 10 years. And then after the relationship said, hey. So yeah, he can pull it. He done already put his time in. And he got receipts. He got receipts of anything. It might not be her taking it, but he definitely got some dirt on her. And Gail.
You don't.
She getting sassy.
Sir.
She
I just gave you my
sassy.
business card.
Ma'am, don't make this any
This
more
is my
difficult than it has
office
to be.
address.
There's no need to be confrontational.
Nobody's
I need
being
to see your ID.
These folk made laws
Ma'am,
to
you're
say
being incredibly
women.
aggressive.
If some
All you're
shit
doing is
happened to
escalating
you
the
30
situation.
years
There's
ago
no need
and that
for
nigga famous now,
any of this.
you can sue.
Correct. I've asked you 3 times now. I need to see your ID.
You can sue.
Verify the business card, okay? I'll do that for you. But I don't have
That's
to.
scary as
You know
fuck.
that.
No, seriously. Yeah. If we came into a shit ton of money in the next 10 years, any bitch we didn't fuck with since 18 can come out and say he did something to me and sue. None of these motherfuckers are going to the police. They want money. They want to put pressure on your name and hope the public backlash and scrutiny and make you give in to their demands. It's a scary fucking future.
This is my name to verify the business card and the office address.
James, you better stop passing out
This
that
is not
fruit.
illegal dumping,
James,
once
if you ever get famous, everybody in the
But the
chat
address
gonna
is
say
different
you
on your
raped them.
license than it is on the business card.
Because that's a business location, sir. That's not my home address.
Yeah, this whole thing just seems very suspicious. I'll be right back. I need to run this
You
ID.
don't need to run my ID, sir.
Ma'am.
You don't need to. I'm an attorney, like I
Did this
said.
nigga
That
just
would be against your
say
jurisdiction if you're trying to run my...
her throwing away trash and readily identifying herself is suspicious? This why motherfuckers don't like the police. It ain't just black people that don't like the police. White people don't like the police either, except for on trial. And when trials and shit happen, they love them. But they generally don't like the police either. You watch a lot of these body cam videos, white folk be disrespectful as fuck to the police because they don't like them. This nigga is being a dick. I don't know what color he is, but I don't think he got no melanin. It sounds like his voice is lacking melanin. I can't really tell what color he is from this thumb because it's in the sun. But I did hear the Nubian queen say that, hey, bro, it's hot. And she got melanin and she talking about it's hot. He ain't complained yet. So, you know, he might be one of them Caucasoids.
license.
Man, you
You and I both know that, or I can tell you that right now. That's illegal what you're doing.
You just illegally took your ID.
Because you have no reason to legally stop me. I gave you my ID. I did not have to, once again.
Ma'am, you're breaking the law. You're illegally dumping trash. Your addresses do not match up.
Yes, they do. They do match up.
Well, then you should have no problem with me running it then, if you are who
You
say
don't
you
need
are.
to run my ID, sir. I told you, again, I'm a lawyer. This is my office address. I've proven that with my business card and my driver's license. This is not illegal. You have no reason to stop me.
Well, then you should have no reason for me to run your ID if you are so in fact a lawyer and this is your property. Because from where I stand, you're illegally dumping trash into a dumpster.
If we continue with this, sir, you're going to get sued. Is that officer I see? Badge 2322? You really want to continue this conversation?
He just want to make sure she ain't got no warrants. That's the
proven
only
that you're an
reason they want to run your ass. See if
With
you
the
got
business card
warrants.
saying
They can
attorney
take you
that
in.
doesn't, and the ID matching, that doesn't do it for you? Or you want to keep going down this rabbit hole, officer?
Okay, ma'am, this could just be so simple. All you need to do is give me your ID and your business card back.
I'm not letting you run anything. I don't have to let you run anything. Maybe you need to go read into your law books.
Ma'am.
Instead of just the academy.
If you weren't breaking the law.
You're going to get sued, sir. This is harassment now because you're on my private property as a tenant.
1017.
And you're trying to make me, call whoever you need to call because you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I don't know if it's racism.
That nigga
I don't know what you
flustered.
have
He
going
don't know
on,
what
a
the
bad
fuck
day.
to do. And
I'm
she
not
ain't
sure,
yelling.
sir, but you need to go.
None of that is relevant to what's going on here.
It's very relevant because you're sitting here harassing me at my workplace when I'm taking out my
I
trash.
need to find more videos of black women interacting like this
None of
because
that has
she's
been proven.
schooling his ass.
I do have an ongoing
He ain't
investigation right
raised
now
her
that I just
voice.
called
She
on.
ain't
My
acted
business card.
ghetto or nothing.
I've given you my business
she
card.
got it
I
in
showed
her.
you my
She
ID
got
and verified
sassy a
that's the
little
name.
bit, but
This is my office. Would you like to come inside?
Okay, ma'am, I'm going to let you off on a warning.
You have no choice but to let me off on a warning because you need a warning yourself. Keep it going.
I have an ongoing investigation I need to tend to.
I bet you do.
We're going to leave this as a warning today.
no, won't you take your white ass inside and see the office, Chuck? Chuck, go inside the office so you can see her pictures and things, Chuck.
Hey, roll the windows down. Hey, windows. Windows.
Yeah, I gotta give y'all the full screen for this one. Now I watched maybe the first minute of this video and I was like, oh, I gotta react to this shit. These motherfuckers be acting a goddamn fool on these traffic stops. This is also what police got to deal with on a daily. I empathize with what the fuck they have to deal with because I was about to say niggas, but niggas in this, niggas, but in this sense, niggas is racially neutral. Niggas applies for male and females of all races. Niggas is a goddamn handful. Especially when they dead wrong, niggas is gonna act up when they for sure wrong. They gonna act like you. What the fuck? Why are you bothering me? I didn't do anything. Knowing they dead wrong.
Hey, roll the windows down. Hey, windows. Windows. Yeah, I can't see. Huh? No. Pulling you over because you're a tent. You got a driver's license?
No, you don't have to look at my name.
You have a handicap sticker?
No, you just follow me and smoke me instead of just pulling me over. My friend, let me record it.
No, step out. Step out. Turn around. Hey, no. Don't even play it. Turn around. Turn around. Hey.
I ain't even do nothing.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Stop.
Because you mad because I'm recording.
Stop.
You mad because I'm recording. Like, that's crazy. I ain't even do shit. You just pulled me over.
Hey, you're getting pulled over for this window tint.
For my tent, so why you restraining me like
because your car smells like weed in the car.
Then that do me. What the you
Stop. Come on.
You don't get no pussy.
Stop.
You don't get no pussy. You doing
Stop.
for tent.
Stop.
You don't get no pussy.
Stop.
It shows you don't
Stop.
Hey, man.
You sound so
These
ignorant right
boys
now.
be tough as
Everyone's
hell.
looking at you. Congratulations. Look at you. Look at you.
They struggling with
Look at
her.
everyone.
Look at me. I'm
Look at
beautiful.
everyone.
Look at me. Hi,
They can't even get her.
No one's helping you. No one's helping you. Can you,
I'm really coming out there.
I'm gonna.
You put some tent, bitch. Give me a ticket. You holding my arms and
I don't know.
don't you stop buying money.
stop.
I'm going to jail for what?
Stop.
What did I do?
For resisting.
What did I resist? What? Y'all got me in handcuffs. How did I resist? Okay, fine. I burned my with your ugly ass. You mad because you don't get no. Yeah. And you ain't getting permission to.
Can you?
Bro.
Where are you going?
You just pulling me somewhere.
How come they don't never know what they did? They never know what the fuck they
So why
did.
y'all pulling me like this?
And then they always resisting how? Motherfucker, they said get out and you didn't.
Do your job.
We are doing our job.
Hurry up. Take me to jail so I can find out. Bubbles for your.
Hey. Showing your education. And it's where's that at, Sarge?
It's 230.
No, right on the seat. Barely covered up right there. Open this damn door. Perfect. Open it up. Gotta love it. Thank you for not reaching for that.
Why would I reach for that? I'm not a threat. I would just get my eyebrows done. Why would I reach for that? You want to kill me? You want to kill me? That's not mine. You want to kill me?
She got the blicky.
That's not mine.
God, you didn't
That's
point
not
at me.
why
So I
would I
wouldn't
point
have
at you?
Thank
I'm not a threat.
Well, I don't know.
I'm a female. It's like five. It's 5 cars. Do y'all want to get quote that bad? Did y'all miss out?
Why is she yelling?
General investigation at 1733.
I didn't really run the tag.
Man, she loud as
Parking
fuck.
tickets. Hey, Carlos, when we're done, if you want to work on the
Lord,
tickets,
it's truly why you still up.
gun.
What you got work in the morning?
Go to jail for weed. Hey, Corporal, she was gonna try to flee. She was doing this little circle, and then she just kind of like freaked out and pulled in here. But she was doing this ridiculous circle. Hey, so Sarge, it was underneath this.
Yeah.
On the
right up, right,
yeah.
right.
Concealed, but underneath.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I moved it to the side.
Okay. Some weed right here too. Hey, you get a 10 meter? I got 10 meter. Get a 10 meter. You guys take care of citations. 1 per window. Yeah, she got 10. Just measure all the tint and the windshield. And the handicap. She don't have a handicap.
Now they petty as hell. Now they got all the other shit. They got her on the gun,
all sorts of stuff,
and drugs, and they gonna throw the 10 in on it. Just petty. That's why don't nobody like y'all. Police.
How you doing?
Literally got for work, just go to do my eyebrows. I see the police behind me. I just got my car from somebody. I literally just turned right there and come here. I see the police. I don't know if he's gonna stop me or not or whatever. So I just pulled right there so he can, do whatever.
If they ask you to get out and you don't get out, that's resisting. If they tell you put your hands behind your back one time and you don't, it's resisting. It's a gray area, but they can consider a lot of shit resisting. But if you take it to court, most of the shit will be thrown out, especially with the body cams nowadays, to where you can be like, I didn't fucking resist. I was just shocked this nigga came cussing at me, telling me to get the fuck out the car. I was taken aback. Yeah, most of them are thrown out, but they consider anything. If they don't hit you with resisting, they'll hit you with obstruction.
Stop.
Okay, that's fine. Do it.
So this isn't yours? It's in the same bag.
But that's why I don't know about like police, but I definitely understand what the fuck they go through. Because I did security as a profession. And then I was the police in the military.
Add them charges.
You keep going.
And you is too. So when you stop, I will stop. Now take me to jail.
You are going to
stop.
You're going to jail.
Now take me like a bond now.
You won't have a bond. Just go run her. Go run her. Go run her. You got nothing to say. Did a birthday. It's not a common name. Yeah, corporal say per. Yeah.
Man, see, I'm just saying, my brain, I had to roll this bitch around for 7 hours talking about hurry up the bun out. Man, we would have sat on scene for like 3-4 hours. I would have called a tow truck for her car. We would have waited around for 2 hours on it. Yeah, I would have made it about 10 hours before she went to the jail.
She was way out of
control. Then she still would have had to go through the process to bun now, just because she talking shit.
Jesus Christ, why are you so loud? Yeah, she was. I knew she was gonna flee. You guys come up here. Yeah, she was thinking about because she came all the way down here, came in here, cut through here, and started coming back this way. And then I think she pulled in a handicap at the last day. Like, oh, I'm handicapped. Maybe he won't mess with me if I go in the handicap spot.
Y'all must be different up there. Down here, I smell marijuana is grounds for them to put your ass in handcuffs and put you in the back of the car pending them searching your shit, which they're going to do. And they're not going to let you just stand willy-nilly while they search you. They're going to put you in handcuffs and all. I've been there, done that too many goddamn times. That's why I would be glad when Tennessee legalized this shit, so the I smell the strong odor of marijuana can't be a thing anymore. But it's been so many times they done smell the strong odor of marijuana and they don't find no fucking weed in the car, and they don't even try to do no sobriety tests. They don't try to do any of that shit. That's just what they say. It's like when they say you was going 2-3 miles over the speed limit. Just what the fuck they say to be able to probe around. You gotta have a reason to pull you over. But they say, hey, you didn't cut your blinker on when you just changed lanes. That's why they stopped you, because a petty shit, you didn't have your blinker on. Then they smell weed, and they got reason to search. They may or may not find nothing. They don't find nothing, they ain't gonna say sorry. Hello.
I swear to God, that cracker, he told me, he said, I heard him say, let him do everything. He just started yelling at me. I'm like, what? So I open the door so he can do whatever he need to do or whatever gets to be. He didn't want to start busting. So that's why I'm going off like that. I swear to God, I have to take me to jail, find what you want to find, take me, do what you got to do your job. But he just you roughing me up for no reason. I was complying. Then the other one, the fat one, slammed the door on me and my motherfucking leg. I guess I'm talking about because they literally just
calm down. Take. Where's your son at?
My son's with his dad, bro. I just had somebody drop my damn car off because I work in the shop behind this damn thing. I can't even get
What shop you work at?
in the back right there. I got my own suite. I'm a boss. I'm my own business. I do hair, I do nails, I do facials, I do tattoos, I do a lot of stuff. I'm general all trade. I don't have time for like this.
I got you.
But can you please just take me to jail so I can just, everybody do their job and go their own little separate way?
I got you. Can you do me a favor and just calm down?
Oh. Did you see what that man did to me?
Got you. I hear you. Do me a favor. Can you cool down?
Then I'm a red light. I'm a woman, bro. I'm only but.
All right.
She was charged with carrying a concealed firearm, possession of a controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and resisting arrest without violence. The charges will be dropped if she successfully completes a pre-trial diversion program.
Resisting arrest.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. If
that's the most bullshit charge ever, without violence, how's it really resisting in? It's pretty much you disobeyed. Oh, that. This is the title got me clickbait. Truth, you gotta listen to this title. This title say she was naked in the bathroom cheating on FaceTime. Boyfriend kicks her out at midnight.
Okay, what's your phone number? The phone number is going to be 6.
Go to the room. Go to the room.
Here, she can leave. She don't want to leave. So
He's attacking me for asking him for clarification.
we can't kick her out. You can't kick you out. Type thing. So I already know that.
He can't make no arrangements for you. He can't be my boyfriend because this nigga won't allow him to be my boyfriend because he jacks me before talking to any other nigga.
Family Police Department. Hi, family. This is going to be Operator 5248 for Chatcom 911. We received a call from a male
I don't even understand what she just said. He can't be my boyfriend because this nigga my boyfriend and he too jealous. I don't. Yeah, we in for one on this one. I hope y'all is here for the fuck shit. Cause this sound like this finna be some fuck shit.
Said he's going to be at 312 Gentry Walk and then disconnected. Okay, what's the phone number? The phone number is going to be 6. Sure.
This one? 314, right? 314. 314? Confirm, 314.
394, you're confirming the apartment number again?
312 Gentry Walk.
10-4.
Ready? They argue.
My own folk act like they're going in on a drug bust or something. What the fuck?
All right, you call.
I did. When she settled down, we had a little situation where
Y'all
she
were just arguing. I just heard her
yeah,
voice.
she's on the phone with her girl. The guy is walking around with cheese naked. So I'll come right here.
Yeah, come on, step out.
My nigga came out with his hands up, don't shoot looking at it.
Who else is in there?
That's all these brothers. Y'all already got a file. That's her. She's sitting there talking to her. Yeah, she's there.
Who else is in there?
That's my girl.
That's it? Just y'all two?
Well, it's your thing. I'm just trying to get it released one of these. I've been here before.
What's going on today?
Okay, so all day she's been antagonizing me. I've been on the couch. She's been in the room. She's been coming in the room, all day.
Well, yeah.
Yes. Why are you not talking to me? I don't want to talk to you. Go back to the room. Leave me alone. I did take all the lights out. All the lights out. So she.
Who else is in here?
Nobody's in there.
Just her?
Just her. You can tell. Pull it out. I pulled the lights.
Man.
All of the lights. You took all of the lights out of the bedroom.
Here you go. Wrap up in that. Wrap up in that.
He took all of the
Wrap up in that, ma'am.
I will.
Now.
I will.
Open the key to the door.
I will.
Wrap up in that.
I will put all.
Now. Now.
Ma'am.
Now.
Do you understand that he took all of the lights out of the bedroom?
Ma'am, I'm telling you to put some clothes on.
Babe.
So she's yelling at you for ignoring her?
Hey, can't have the truth. It's a damn shame a female officer got to tell her to cover her ass.
All right, so, sir, can you step over here so I can talk to you real quick? Like this door? Oh, no, I see you've been eyeing that door open. So she was yelling at you for ignoring them, and then what happened?
Pretty much all day she's just been taking on my.
Did I hear that?
These guys sitting here FaceTime, making all this, just running around the house doing those.
Was that the cop or that Dave in the video?
Stuff out into the hallway. And she's moving, so not really breaking this, throwing stuff around. So it's just like, what are we really doing?
So you tried to grab stuff to leave, and then she was just grabbing stuff from you?
Well, I pulled it out of the closet. I was just trying to get things, so I didn't get stuff out of the closet. And then she went close the door, wouldn't let me in. So
that's the video.
She's just putting stuff just wherever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna deal with it.
You sound like Gabe.
That's the video.
We asked you to put clothes on, and you okay, but you should want to put some clothes on.
I do.
Okay, well that's what we're trying to do. Tell me what's going on.
No, I'm saying, I know, babe.
Okay, hang up the phone.
I know.
Put the phone down.
No.
Now.
Not fair.
Yeah, put the phone down. We were trying to talk to you.
This is my property.
Okay, but we're here now.
Here, door.
No, you never.
Tell me what's going on.
So what's going on?
So what's going on is I was minding my business, and the person that I'm on the phone with, which can't see my face right now. By the way, just to let you know, like I can show you right now. Hold on.
So I've been going back and forth in room out of room trying to tell her just leave. You can just leave. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You don't pay nothing here. You don't have to be here. You can leave. She don't want to leave. So it's just been one of those all day back and forth. I'm not saying that I'm in here now trying to watch TV and mind my business. So I'm not touching her, dealing with her no more. I just want her. She won't leave, so I got to stay here. So I'm staying.
How long has she lived here?
She's been here with me since November.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure we've been out before. So you know the eviction process and all that stuff, huh? I've read the reports. We've been out here before, so you're familiar with the whole. We can't kick her out. You can't kick you out type of thing. So
I already know that.
Did she break anything, or was she just throwing it around?
She didn't break anything.
So she was just rearranging your room?
Rearranging. So I took the light bulbs because she's again sitting there showing herself.
You took which light bulbs?
In the necks.
Okay.
He cannot see my face. He cannot see my face.
I thought they had some action going on in this goddamn video. It's boring so far.
I've been in the bedroom by myself, minding my business. He's not happy with the fact that after I got in the tub, I took a bath. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and see that happened. I took a bath. He walked into the restroom while I was taking a bath and minding my business.
Who's he?
He's supposed to be my boyfriend, aka manager. I'm a recording artist. I sing.
So who's on the phone with you?
My boyfriend.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
So I'm minding my business in the bathroom.
Yo, manager, you sing.
So put lotion on.
No, she just fat. Can't handle the truth.
Put lotion on everything.
Have y'all been drinking?
I have.
Yeah. How much did you have to drink tonight?
Personally, myself.
Yeah.
I cannot measure.
Can I
A
measure
fifth of vodka.
Can you get a vodka? I'm just saying. Can you, just alcohol. A lot of alcohol.
So, see,
like you don't pay for
I
nothing,
stay getting clickbait. Ain't no action. She ain't yelling. There ain't no funny stories being told.
I'm going to leave. And if she won't leave, she just won't leave.
Boom.
Hey, Luna, can you trade spots with me? Can you trade spots with me, please, and hold this door open while you keep an eye on him while I talk to her?
Oh, shout out to man. That's nice. That's a nice little overlay that don't cover the screen, but you still can see it. That's pretty kick ass.
In this vicinity, I never.
Shout out to the art department.
I've been
And yep, man, you're absolutely right. I can tell I didn't notice the words in the first one when it was weird. If you sing it, right, exactly. You can see
Okay, but you were in the bathroom. He comes to the bathroom.
I'm taking a bath. Okay. I've been in the bathroom for like almost an hour. Like he's been in here, the living area, while I'm in the bathroom, taking a bath by myself.
So, Candy, let me ask you, should I continue watching this goddamn video?
Chilling, finding like.
Is this video worth a click and a view, or should I go to the next one? I don't even know what story next.
She just getting me ready. She just getting me ready. Just drinking a little bit, and I'm in a situation where I just want her to leave. She, of course, she's not leaving.
You said she's drunk, right?
Yeah, she's drinking. Once she's leaving, she's there intoxicated. She's not taking other dudes on with. She'll be picking up.
She on there.
She taking her stuff to leave. Like this is not one day. It's like she won't leave. Like she's sitting just steadily doing stuff to try to work this mind. But she's steadily.
You always want to leave?
Yes.
When the last time was playing?
December. That was a month ago. It was a month ago. Yes.
That nigga said, I just want her to leave. Bro, it's
it. Right about that. So that's the next step because it wasn't this until last couple of days.
The chat has spoken. I see y'all saying next. I was a little late doing it. I was listening.
But it's like now it's like I don't care nothing about what you do. I'm just like this was up and be and I dare you to do so. So it's just like no, you're not gonna keep on doing that.
Truth, I'm gonna send you some brownies. I feel like you need to woo style. I'm worried about your blood pressure and stuff.
It's like you can come on, just get about it.
You can't be doing all that yelling at your elevated age. Nah.
I mean, why do I sense concern and shade at the same time?
This one is.
Hello.
Because it's both. Because it's both. That's how I
Why
get
you
down. It's
can't go
both.
one
It
without
is
the other? That's what
concern
I don't
and shame
understand.
wrapped into one ball of joy. I mean, blame God. I mean, blame God. Shit, He
Not
created it
blame
according
God.
to your beliefs. Yeah,
My
I'm
God,
just
today.
saying. What else you want me to say?
Nothing.
Now, this video here is just a prime example of how women just be lying their ass off. They just be lying, and it'd be like sometimes like, why just not say why just shut the fuck up instead of lying. Just don't say nothing. This is a recent gen too, March 31st, 2025. This one's pretty funny though. I seen this one all the way through. Niggas popping wheelies on bikes early in the video.
All right, lady's saying it's a white Acura. Did they steal anything? Where? They're parked or? She's saying they drove off in a white Acura. All right, employees stating that the Acura just drove off in a white Acura, headed northbound from 4th of Wash. Let's go, turn the car off. Turn the car off. Turn the car off now. Turn the car off now. Show up. We'll explain why you're pulling you over. And when you got window tints, but that's not the reason for the stop. I'll explain to you once you get your information.
I have my own insurance on my phone.
That's fine. I'll wait.
And I have a registration.
Perfect. I'll take that. Let me see that. Progressive.
I don't know why you're helping him.
Just a second. Roll the windows.
What do you have the vehicle stopped?
These please not being recorded.
Why we being recorded?
6 in Wash. One of those units.
Why we being recorded? What?
Just stay in the car.
I'm not the same.
Where are you guys coming from?
Where are you
guys coming from?
Sorry?
North? Where are you doing Hoboken? Where at?
Why did we just hold up at the tent?
He's going to stay.
Uniform 11 Sierra Lima Bravo.
Yeah, that's the part we have to.
Man, that police radio loud in a bitch. What you doing here in Hoboken? I hate when they ask that. What you doing here?
Yeah, hello? We just got pulled over by the police and it's 1,000 of them. So we just got pulled over by the police.
No, I'm gonna bring one of them for you to show us.
Yo, we just, it's
294.
No. It's like 5 police cars blocking us. Like, we can't go.
11 received. 9-4 go.
Take them all out of the car, have them stand here.
Why do you
in the car, please? Just stand here on the sidewalk.
Turn around. Lima 21.
Why we asking?
58. 39.
Why y'all making a big scene?
Yeah, stand over there. Stand over there. Guys, everybody out the car. Come outside the car, please.
I can stand outside the car.
Just go by your friend on the sidewalk.
The bad shaped bandits.
Push that down.
The bad shaped bandits.
Stand aside.
Because I'm so confused about what's. I don't know. It's just a cop. Why y'all listening us like that? That was crazy. I ain't know. But why y'all taking out the car?
Yeah, stand over here. Just stand over here, please.
Everybody is standing in the right place. I don't want to act.
All right, so you guys are being investigated for a shoplift. That's why. That's why you.
We getting investigated for a shop.
Yes.
From where? I'm the phone car. From where? Could y'all explain the
From 11.
Which shop?
Car. White. Are you involved in the
So
shoplifting?
how y'all stop us from doing that?
So we have
I'm so confused. Yeah,
What
but
is your
for what?
place? Give your
I
place
know, but I'm
specifically.
saying, how can somebody make them get out the car and say they was shot?
Were you guys at Lululemon?
So
Were you guys at Lululemon? What about the other two
I've
friends?
never know. Nobody. It's the only part right there. Because we said that was over there. There was no parking spot right there. We did see people walk out. Like,
Do you have your license or do you have an ID, man?
no, we ran outside. It was a, we only came outside to go right back in.
Do you have an ID, nothing?
No, I didn't know I was needed any of that on my way coming outside. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. You wasn't able to come outside first because it was your first name?
They making they listen us making a big.
You have ID, man?
No, I don't have my ID.
You have nothing with your name?
Huh?
You have nothing with your name? No identification?
I don't have my ID on me, nothing. Which I really want to do something. That's all I got. They listen us. They
What's your name?
He don't want to talk, but they just blitzed us, made us get out the car and everything because they said somebody. I don't know, but you know, I don't deal with cars. I got PTSD.
Yeah, you guys are suspected of shoplifting. That's
You keep saying that. You keep saying that. But you can't just make somebody get out the car because you saying that right. Y'all can't just do that. Y'all don't got no cameras in here or something.
What's your name?
Y'all got no cameras or nothing in here. Y'all saying suspect. Yeah, so check the cameras. Check the camera.
No problem. Yeah, just.
But he keep hard, but y'all not.
They're shot.
So y'all, I can do this.
We can look on plain view.
We're not trying to argue with y'all.
So I can close our doors? Y'all got doors open?
Right here.
I'm
pretty sure you're going to search warrant to check anybody's stuff.
Why y'all going like that?
Order go against the building.
She is.
Y'all say y'all looking for plain view, but the doors are open.
Just the thing, because you put his hands on you, I'm gonna be upset. You saying no, but no, that's how y'all play.
I didn't feel like that anything about a search warrant. They say they're looking for plain view.
You're both under arrest. You see? Okay.
What we got that arrest for?
Both under arrest. Man, put your hands up.
What they under arrest for?
Hand out to heart. Can you hand out to heart, please?
I can't go to this.
No, you gotta hand out to heart.
Don't get aggressive.
No one's getting aggressive, man. Put your hands behind. Man, turn around. You turn around, please.
Hold on. That was my sister, though.
Why is y'all touching me? Like, what's wrong with y'all?
Conspiracy to commit shoplifting. He's going to arrest for conspiracy to commit shoplifting. Absolutely. You don't have to go in the store to commit shoplifting. Conspiracy. You have your phone.
No. There's no alarms or nothing on it.
You have the handcuff keys, just a little lock. I got it. It's going to come with you. We're going to probably tow it.
Why you about to tow my car? I have a daughter. What are you talking about? I'm arrested for what? She was never in the store.
It doesn't have to be.
Can I have my phone? Like I wasn't even in no store. Y'all hear this?
111? We don't have a case.
You told the car from what?
Right, 3 females and 2 cars positive on your ID.
Y'all could just pull it over.
Do you have those 895 keys?
Somebody could have just pulled it over. Please, like I have a daughter.
I can't drive your car, but we'll tell you where to pick it up from.
I can't get my car out the tow. Like that's what I'm saying.
We'll explain it.
Because I gotta pay for that.
Most likely we're gonna tow for it though.
But I'm saying that's $200.
We'll see if we can move it, but it's not gonna be definite.
Can you please just move it into a parking spot so I can leave?
Them folk loud in the bitch, and her shape is terrible.
I have a registration. My car's not registered. No, it did not. No, it did not. I'm gonna tell my mother to take a picture of it because it's not. It's registered.
Why don't we go on the other side?
What do you mean? What did I do?
Man, all the folk know they just came from stealing. Oh, for what, huh? Why you gonna throw my car? y'all was stealing your car in the middle of the street.
You're the getaway driver, so you're
I'm the getaway driver.
Conspiracy to, they committed shoplifting.
What the
Played it
f***
outside.
me?
So you got conspiracy to commit shoplifting. Thank you.
I'm gonna have female search you.
All right, no problem.
Just so you know, you don't dictate what's happening. You're under arrest.
I think it's my body.
Just walk this way. Yeah, a female's gonna search you.
I know that a female is supposed to pat me down. I don't know what he's talking about. I do know that.
We have a female.
Right? How was she under arrest? You gotta get ass lawyer for that. You're trying to say that
that's right.
She can control what nobody else do, and she never went in that store. Y'all was violent. I don't see how y'all.
Okay, but car, can I put her in? Just hold on. All right.
So what the fuck is going on? What is going on? Like really though, what is going on?
I can put her on 105. All right, man, just walk this way with me, please. Yeah, if you walk this way with me.
I'll let you go ahead.
He has 105 in the. It's on the corner up there. All right.
That brown outfit did not come out of the Lululemon. That's something that we have receipts for. He can only take what has alarms on it. You can't take that brown set. That brown set has no alarms on it. That okay, but you can't take that brown set. That does not have no alarm on it. And watch the cameras and see that it was never taken. Y'all just touching something. We was going to trade that. He can only take.
Why you creeping in the bushes, man?
Can I get my purse out of that car? I can't get my purse.
Your purse?
Yes, I need my purse.
Hold on one second.
Because I don't have
her
time
purse
to
out of the car. Yeah, we'll do
available.
You just want to come with me?
Yeah.
One to 6 and watch them.
Man, just have a seat here. Thank you. Where is it in the car?
It looked like it was sitting on the glove compartment. Not the glove compartment. It's a right of a big MK bag.
Okay, we'll get that for you. You want me to come up with you or go back on one of your service? All right, Josh. One other side, just gotta put this all down there, right?
You got that?
Oh, yeah.
It is not lost upon me. These bad shaped hoes is still in yoga gear, workout gear per se. They weren't gonna use it for themselves though. They some boosters. They know how expensive that shit is. It definitely wasn't for them.
What's up, man? Shoplifting. Okay, conspiracy to shoplifting. All right, wait, listen. You could plead not guilty in court, right? Right now, it's the arguing. It's not going to get us anywhere. Yeah. Okay. All right. And listen, you have the right to plead not guilty to anything. Everything's being recorded. I have a body camera on right now. The whole interaction's recorded. Okay. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and motherfucking gentlemen.
Okay.
Let me stop this goddamn video. Something just came across my motherfucking. How long I've been live? I've been live longer than 2 hours.
No, not longer than 2 hours.
Hour and 40. Hour and 40.
Oh, Lord.
We did enough. Let me pull up my. Let me see. I may be able to knock this nigga out in 20 minutes now. I ain't made my I hadn't been able to my trial's been long, so I ain't been able to do none of my AI shit, my AI clips. Let's see. I see he got him a new soccer jersey on. Shout out to the fam. I sure was just going. He better be going for real talk over there. He better be going off.
I don't think so. You think he gonna be going out? Let's make a bet right quick. Let's make a bet right quick.
What he said?
No. Just
real talk on relationship. I don't want to bet that. See, you already heard it. That's why you playing to us.
No, I did not. I did not hear it. I saw it. I was scrolling my timeline. Hey, Gears. Hey, Chad. I'm just looking at the chat. I was scrolling my timeline and I saw it and I sent it. I have not watched it. I have not. Look how long has it been out?
This supposed to be part 2.
I don't think he's going in like he did on
He
part
got to
one.
give us
I
a
wanted
part
to
2.
make
Remember,
the
he just did part 1.
I don't think he. I don't think
Oh,
he
I'm about
going
to
in.
put him on the screen there. He with Q ex-husband. Well, now, he ain't her ex-husband because they still married. She claims she going through the process, but I don't think she. I think you have to. They have to have monkey's blood in order for the divorce to be final. So she gonna have to go back to her bougie to get some monkey's
Stop
blood
it,
to
Trey.
sign in.
Stop it. Don't do that.
Yeah. She can't get a divorce from over here. Is all I'm trying to point out. Okay, let me hold on. I like this new whatchamacall. See, on the phone, you can move that motherfucker up to like 5 now in speed. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. All right, let's see what this nigga got going.
Hello, Big Nation. How are you doing? It's a bright, fresh day, another day to say you're welcome to the channel. One more time, let's keep love going and spread good news.
We not here for all that,
Today I'll
nigga.
be
Fuck
making
that.
plantain porridge. You know what I mean?
Plantain porridge, nigga. What is you,
With
a little bear?
stockfish and saintly.
Who is you,
Okay?
Goldilocks?
Yes. So I'm going to take you along and show you how I do that. Welcome once more to the channel again.
I know this nigga did not put a thumbs up in the video now.
Checking up on me.
That's not me.
Platform to support me positively. I really appreciate you. If those are gifting me money, gifting me.
Hey, Goodwill. Oh my goodness, this nigga got a fake ass editing program. So you need thumbnails. Fuck the editing software and stuff. You suck at editing. But Goodwill, I heard this little whack ass beat you got in the background. What happened to number one show on the block? Won't have to reach the top. Fibrissima. LA, New York. I did whatever the fuck you said. Where they said you own part of the song. Why you ain't playing it? Did your wife tell you she would strike you if you played this song any further? I would continue to play this song. I just say I was in the studio when you made this song. The song is called Fibrissimas. I am Fibrissima. You may not want to be Fibrissima anymore, but I am Fibrissima. It is my song. It is our song.
And touching souls out there. You know what I mean? I love you for staying here and for supporting me. Okay? It's something I want to tell you. Remember this. If you want to get now, always have this in mind. It's successful.
That ain't no African soccer club.
With love. Love doesn't guarantee you to just get married. As a matter of fact, if you want to get married or you say you love someone, you better get knowledge how to live with them. Yes. You better get knowledge, understanding how to live with this person so you will learn how to keep them happy and keep them going so it will keep flowing and you're going to keep living your life. Love is not enough to keep a marriage or to guarantee you to go get married. Big Nation, you get that little message? All right, I want you to know that. Remember why I say love is not enough. Because love make you feel you can make it, we can do this, we can do this, we can forge our love, we can forge ahead.
Fear of Nation and truth. Fear of Nation and truth. But we gonna fuck that little weird ass split. Are we gonna act like we didn't just hear this nigga say love is not enough to keep your marriage together? Love is not enough. Yes. Love. Yes. You need other things. Yes. He going off. He just ain't angry like he was the last time. He gonna see the views on this video and he gonna come back. He gonna come back yelling like he did last time. But love is not enough. It's no. It is not enough. When you have to being the king of Abuja is not enough, eh? No. Having your wife not have to do anything. I brush her teeth. I have servants that carry all her bags when she go to the airport. I put her on my shoulders. All of that good stuff. It is not enough. And love is not either. As DMX once said, what these bitches want from a nigga, I still don't know. No man knows, but we just keep it 100, Fib Nation, and we keep trying. Holla holla, Fib Nation.
Why I say love is not enough? Because love will make you feel you can make it. We can do this. We can do this. We can forge a lot. We can forge. Because membership, you better get knowledge, understanding how to live with this person. So you will learn how to keep them happy and keep them going. So it will keep flowing and you're going to keep living your life. Love is not enough to keep a marriage or to guarantee you to go get married. Big Nation, you get out your message? All right, I want you to know that. Remember why I say love is not enough. Because love will make you feel you can make it. We can do this. We can do this. We can forge a lot. We can forge ahead. We can make this. Let's travel. We can live life. You know what I mean? But that ain't enough. Every divorced person was once in love with their partner. Think about it. Love is not enough. Like, really think about it. Every divorced person was once in love with their partner. So what happened? Love doesn't guarantee you success in marriage. Love doesn't guarantee you happiness in marriage. Love doesn't guarantee long-term marriage. No. Understanding and knowledge is what keeps marriage. You got to get knowledge. When you say you love someone, you got to get knowledge how to live with them. Yeah, when you say you love someone, get knowledge how to live with them. Understand.
My nigga's stealing his feelings.
To keep these people.
I see you can put some earrings in though.
There's so much.
I think.
Just, love in a
my nigga and his feeling with these basic ass idiots is popping up.
To get married on in a relationship, in a marriage, is understanding and knowledge. To keep understanding and knowledge how to live with your partner for the rest of your life. Till death do us apart. That is a huge talk. Till death do us apart. That's a huge, dangerous thing to just go out there to say. You need knowledge. You need knowledge to keep living with these parties you see the love. Loving enough. They just take it to walk. Yeah, love makes you happy, but love doesn't guarantee success in your marriage. Trust me. I'm a loving person.
Damn, my nigga said, trust me.
I know what I'm saying. You gotta understand your partner. It means a lot. To be honest with you, the only thing that makes marriage work is understanding and knowledge. Knowledge is all that makes marriage work. Yeah. Trust me. Understanding and knowledge. Because when you love someone, you need knowledge to keep living with them. You need to get the knowledge to live with them. That's it. Okay, guys, here is my plantain.
Q be fucking eating up with that little box ass pussy.
Little pieces, so I can use it to make my plantain porridge. Watch how I make it. How I chop it to pieces. I'll show you. Hold on. Like a star, then I chop them. So I'm using a ripe plantain, not very ripe. Why? So because I'm not going to be boiling it, I'm just going to go straight and cook it. Yes, that's why I'm using a ripe plantain. Not very ripe, okay, this standard, but ripe.
Nigga, you using Beaver video editor. I recognize them damn hearts, but why are you showing hearts with plantain, sir? That's not masculine.
Oh, let's go on and make the sauce. Yeah, Faith Nation, that's my plantain, my ripe plantain that I'll be making my porridge with. Here's the fish I'm gonna use with. Here's the pepper I'm using. Here's my fish. Yes, my simply file. So my blended pepper is here. So hold on, let me show you how this roll. Let's start with. We're gonna start by. Okay, guys. So my pot is here. First of all, I'm gonna drop. Okay, my pot is drying up, so I'm gonna drop some palm oil in here, which is red oil. And start a sauce to make my food. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So my pot is hot. I'm gonna be adding my red oil there. Then I'll be putting my onions immediately. So that is the air. Before that gets set, I'm gonna be getting ready for us to getting hot. So I'm gonna be adding my onions there now. My onions is coming in.
Goodwill, my G. Bruh. You them little cheesy ass edits we could do without. Keep them. It look better without them. It looks like poor production. Then the music just got loud in the motherfucker out of nowhere. And we can't hear you say shit. And we watching, you really got us watching oil heat up. 2 teaspoons of old grease. No damn palm oil. You done fried chicken and fish in that damn grease. Why the fuck is this music so loud? You could have gave us a loud ass music warning.
I told you I ain't watched this shit. Now stop.
This shit loud, the motherfucker. Good grief, good. Like, that's why you shouldn't be playing around with Viva Editor. You don't know what you're doing. You're not testing the shit out of nothing.
Oh shit.
Nigga, use Power Director or something. Him and his wife got their own thing, so and he playing this bullshit. So now you not even telling us what you putting in the shit no more. You just typing it. You done got lazy like this. This man got this YouTube studio creator music. I do like the sound of that simmering though, while I eat my rib tips.
Okay. This is I'm gonna fry this very well. Okay, I like how this goes. So as that is going, I'm gonna be adding my liquid pepper that I blended in there. So it's going well.
Relationship pep talk. That's why I keep saying you only been 5 minutes. How you gonna give marital advice? She meant to say you couldn't even keep your marriage together. Well, she gonna say one of these days, nigga. Get ready for it. She must have talked to that nigga after he went and did his last video. Like, hold up, pimp.
I cut together with my 6 spoon. I'll drop a little pinch of salt. It's frying right. Then I'll add just little. I'll add in just little crayfish. I'll add in my red pepper now that I've sliced to tiny pieces. Yeah, it's my red pepper going in. Red peppers are not spicy. They are like 2%. From 10, they are like 2% spicy. Not very spicy, but they are sweet. They are like sweet peppers. So, and that is going right. Okay, that's good. I'll add in this portion of crayfish, this amount. That is fine, just perfect. The rest of it.
Goodwill, you ain't shit for this
Drop this
lame ass video fighting and this shit. You suck.
It's okay, it's all gonna come out great.
Hello,
So my
Gabe.
smoke fish is in there now. I will stay together to get to the well seasoning and flavor. So this is fine. I'm gonna add my fresh blended pepper right now. This amount. That's the spice in there. It's nice. This is beautiful and nice.
Fresh pepper. Why all his shit look the same? I thought this was supposed to be plantain something. It looked like every other stew he fucking make. All I need is one base looking ass.
So let it cook together before we start adding other stuff. All right, guys, let's see what's happening in that pot so we can start adding everything, you know. Oh, look at this. This is so great. Okay, this is already set. Whoa. This is on point. This sauce is nice. I'm gonna go ahead and add this pepper water. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop my plantain in there, which is that's great. I'll turn together. If I will add it, I will add it water in it now to cook together. work that long. Well, that is what will cook my food. So we should cook together. Before I will add my leaf. Okay.
Goodwill, your Fisher Price
I need to
graphics are terrible. Them look like cartoon flames. Nigga, you didn't even get no realistic looking flames. What are you doing? Who did this? Did Favor do this for you? If she did, she needs to be fired. Dry blended Pepe. And he really
It's going just perfect fine if you ask me.
Goodwill. Plus real talk on relation. It's the trash ass music for me. And what the fuck was that just dropped? Deal. He added all that. This isn't just a I mean, it's the fake flames for me. That man got the G.I. Joe flames. And then the closed caption said, heat, heat. Son of a bitch. And he really ain't gonna say shit, man. Fuck you, Goodwill. Bruh, kiss my ass. I don't even give a fuck what you said the last 3 minutes. I don't care. You wasted 22 motherfucking minutes of my life, sir, that I could never get back. Fuck you. I don't even care no more. I'm just gonna start unless I get word that you have officially been cussing this bitch out. I don't care what you do anymore. I don't care. I see what your wife talking about. You've gotten lazier and lazier over time. Now you ain't even talking no goddamn more. You just got some loud, obnoxious white people music play. You ain't got no music from the motherland playing in the background. I see if we can hear some bongos and drums and carachas and all that type shit in the background and spears and who is this white people music you playing? You are not keeping it 100. You are not keeping it gutter, Fib Nation. No, you are not. Fib Nation, we are disappointed in you. What the hell was I don't even remember what I was doing on the last video. I forget what video I was on. Whatever. I'll come back because I got a playlist, so I got more. Oh, we was on them ratchet bitches stealing from Lulu Mud. And we'll pick up with that tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow. We'll pick back up with it. All right. I guess, I haven't been to sleep this early in a minute. All right, cool. I'll take that. 11:02. Ain't last words, Truth. Truth set me up with that Goodwill video. She knew that shit was boring. She should have told me. I think she just wanted to. I think Truth like how Goodwill say Pepe. That's her guilty pleasure. She won't admit it though, but she like how Goodwill say Pepe. LTG. Why is you You is thirst trapping, ma'am, telling somebody to become a member. Now I hope you is doing that for the men, because yeah, the women would be, well, I won't say it'd be creepy, but I hope you doing it for the men, but you is definitely thirst trapping, ma'am. You thirst trapping. Knock yourself out, but you definitely thirst trapping. You said you didn't know what that was, and I'm still telling you to Google it. Because I just got a notification that said join the membership, and you was thirst trapping. Somebody gonna join it though. Somebody will. All right, y'all. To the next episode. We out. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the Fitbit. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old. It's some focus, shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pippin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Say hi, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping, till we count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm true geek, walking by myself, but left with 2 freaks. Ooh, we nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me Money Boy, or you can call me Nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island, cause I like my love for choosy. When we link, it's a movie. She busted like a Uzi. I love the way she do me. I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island, cause I love my love for choosy. When we link, it's a movie. She busted like a Uzi. I love the way she do me. I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit.